Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I'm really glad you're here. Today's date is Monday, January 9th, 2023. It is a fabulous day. And you're probably saying, what? How can you say that? The Supreme Court didn't agree to rule on or hear the Brunson case. Well, we need to keep our expectations reasonable. And I'm saying it's a great day because I've been listening to friends and reading comments, and I am seeing more and more people that didn't let an event discourage them because they kept their critical thinking cap on and didn't have unrealistic expectations. Now, why do I say that? I haven't given up on the Brunson case. I think it has some merit. I hope it goes forward. I know they're going to ask to have it be reconsidered. But all along, if you, like I, believe that we're under a martial law situation, that our commander-in-chief is someone that we truly elected, that we have, for whatever crazy reason, many people playing parts and filling roles for the time being, while there is some global cleanup going on. The only reason I was looking forward to the Brunson case having a ruling, if it did, or when it does, is because it's going to just simply be the vehicle that allows normies to get to the same place we're at now, where we see that, where we're ready to move forward then as a restored republic, and have the law of the land be the law of the land, and that kind of thing. Well, we're not there yet, not today. That's okay, because I was really encouraged by how few people got dejected and down in the dumps and excessively worried about it. Because big events are happening for the human race, planet Earth, not just my country. I truly believe that with no problem at all. And I hope you do too. So I wanted to share something with you that I found in my reading today. And it's compiled from I am not the author. And it's actually a rephrasing of someone, and it's noted at the bottom of the comments. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to read about that because 2023 is the year of the rabbit. It's also the year of the white rabbit, which means the last time we had one of those was 1963. And it is apparently the year that finalizes an almost incomprehensible military operation. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so according to this information, there is a military operation called Follow the White Rabbit. Okay, it culminates, as I said, this year, the year of the white rabbit. Okay, so, and we're just in January this year. Now, I will have a link to this compilation that I have on my Facebook page, and it talks about how there's going to be exposure of agencies and organizations and people and huge corporations this year, that things are coming, and again, that nothing can stop what is coming. Military is the only way. Okay. Now, at the very end of it, it just mentions that it's edited and reformatted from the original written by Q the Storm Writer and found on Telegram. As I said, I'm not the author of it, but I found it to be interesting. And again, I wasn't hoping that the Brunson case would truly instigate some legal action and justice for us. I think that's been happening we've always been told military is the only way, that there is enough treasonous actions and oath of offices that have been violated, that I'm not worried about a means of accountability for our elected officials. I'm just wanting the storyline loop to end so that we can move forward with some clarity and honesty in our representation and our republic restored. But let's ask the universe while we've got that up. And I do encourage you to go read a little bit more about the white hat military operations, and let's just make sure it is worth reading. That's what I want to ask the cards about tonight. So the military operation called Follow the White Rabbit, okay? Which is a phrase also used by the 17 people, because we go down a lot of rabbit trails, searching for truth and finding out some uncomfortable information about how our world really has been working, and who has really been puppet master and pulling puppet strings, okay? The White Rabbit military operation, is it truly still ongoing, and how is it going if it is ongoing? And is there other information the universe wants us to know? Let's find out. So the Follow the White Rabbit military operation, is it truly ongoing? How is it going if it is? And is there other information you want us to know? Well, those of us that are awake, wait for the credits to roll on all the various movies that are in progress, and for a time to move forward with some clarity, transparency, and honesty. Our first card is the Ace of Cups. Absolutely, yes, it is ongoing. Ah, the Sun. Queen of Cups. Five of Wands. Eight of Swords. Three of Pentacles. The Star. Okay, so our question was, is the Follow the White Rabbit military operation truly in effect, ongoing? Yes, it is. We have the Ace of Cups giving us an assurance here. Ace of Cups is just a card of full of the possibility for a complete success. And we're reassured even further with the Sun card showing up on the position that tells more, because this is a joy success card, often indicates our little's beautiful energy for the world. Again, we are not just trying to have a balloting situation fixed, but we're truly looking at the path for humanity in our world. And we're getting a big thumbs up joy success card here, that a positive outcome is going to be had, because we said, how is it going? Queen of Cups in the recent past. Now remember, cups are about your emotions. And yeah, this whole situation with the different things we know, the different opportunities are being presented for normies to wake up, and for those story loops, as I call them, to close up. It has one that has us, we can get emotionally involved, but we have to be a little detached with that emotion. And the Queen of Cups just shows to use your emotional intelligence to realize it's okay to have some strong feelings, but we're not going to get bogged down and wallow in them, which is again why I was so gratified. Those of you who didn't hear today from the news from the Supreme Court, which you wanted to hear, that you didn't let it ruin your day, you didn't let it ruin your resolve to be in it to win it, and remembering that it was for the littles, good for you. And just remember, there will be some paid trolls that are coming in that are going to act as if they're discouraged patriots and what have you. And it's a shame, because it means that we have a little less compassion we're going to be able to give to the truly disappointed people. But just a reminder, look at the big picture, and the big picture is global and even more than global. Okay, the present, we have the Five of Cards, Five of Wands showing up as our card, and fives are temporary situations. Okay. So this, again, yes, we are getting to the time where the year of the White Rabbit is kind of the culmination of many of these operations. Now, we also know that in a war, battles determine the actual ending date. You don't end on a certain date, you end when an objective has been obtained. But we are getting a nod here that this is going to be resolving, and it's not a long, arduous wait for us, not another 37 years. We're talking months here, okay? To have some of that clarity and transparency and disclosures, besides the soft ones that we've had, to have some real, more firm disclosures going on. We have the Eight of Swords here in the near future. This is healing. So we're saying in the future, we're coming to a time of healing for the human race, for not just my country, but all countries in the human race. This whole endeavor has been probably the best, the most strategically planned operation that we've ever seen on this planet, because we've had benevolent, divine, off-world help, because our situation was so dire and so done so sneakily without our informed, explicit permission, that we've had some help. Okay, and so this, yeah, that's why we keep getting that phrase over and over, and you get goosebumps when you say it, that nothing can stop what is coming. We can't time it, but we know that nothing can stop it. And assuring us of that, the further information here is the star. And when the star shows up, okay, the star is a harmony and optimism card. Okay, that a time of alignment, creative power is ahead of us, that the human race is going to have some restoration and just get back on a path, as I often say, that more closely aligns with what our loving creator intended for us. Okay, and I think we'll come away from it wiser, and we won't be able to be bamboozled in the future. In fact, we may be able to go forth and help other races stop, not be victimized. That may be our legacy. I look forward to it. So a quick recap: Follow the White Rabbit military operation is truly in effect. It's being effective. It is going well. And this is going to be an exciting year. It is an exciting time to be alive. And I thanked you a couple times. If you didn't join the doers today, good for you. Good for you. I was one of those too. A little disappointed, but I've kept my expectations reasonable. And I know there's lots of avenues where change is in effect. So there's lots of places that need our focus, and we don't want to get tunnel vision on one area of operation, because there's financial and political across the planet that are in flux and change too. And we just have to be wishing them the very best outcome, the best possible outcome. And then we've done it right. So that's it for this video. As far as the political reads go, I do have a little shout out reminder here. I finished a video today with Linda Paris, and she's on a site that starts with tumble and a site that ends with shoot. And we were able to talk with a lot more openness and clarity about that party product and about organ donation industry. So that should go up on Tuesday the 10th, at the latest, probably Wednesday the 11th. I encourage you to give it a listen if you're interested in those topics, and listening to Laura when she can not filter her view as much as I have to on YouTube. And so you're welcome to enjoy that when it does air. And one last reminder, this coming Sunday on the 15th, we'll have that meditation, and I think it's a really important one, because we want to be autonomous, and we want our life force to be ours to enjoy and spend. And so learning a little more about attachments and how to remove any consent we might have somehow given for them, I think is really going to be important for us to have in our toolkit. Thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate it so much. It means so much to me to be able to share information with you, my views. It's one of the blessings of living alone. I love talking to you and sharing what I've read and found, and we kind of learn and do this journey together, don't we? So until next time, I wish you love and light and smiles and happiness and patience and perseverance, because we've got this, people. We do. I see evil plans falling, rumbling right and left, and I hope you do too. So ready to win it, and it's going to happen. Bye.